This is how to log into your Gmail account on a laptop or PC. You search for the full guide, so let's do it right now. The first thing you need is a browser open in front of you. I'm using Chrome, but Edge or Firefox work exactly the same way. Click into the address bar at the top and type mail.google.com, then press enter. As soon as the page loads, look up at that address bar again and check that it really says accounts.google.com or mail.google.com. Phishing sites count on you skipping this step. If the domain isn't exactly that, close the tab and start over. While we're here, this is the page I bookmarked. Control-D on Windows, Command-D on a Mac, and now you're one click away from your inbox every morning. I'll show you where that bookmark lands in a second, but first let's get signed in. The sign-in screen puts the focus straight into an email or phone field. If you see a different account already sitting there, click the link underneath that says Use Another Account. It appears right below the profile picture, and that lets you start fresh without logging out the other person. Now type your full Gmail address. I'm entering alex.johnson@gmail.com, but obviously use yours. Before you hit next, scan the spelling twice. A single missing letter gives you that account not found error, and the fix is simply retyping it here, not resetting a password. So take the extra 2 seconds, hit next. Now the password field comes up. This is where I always check what I'm typing because the dots hide everything. Click the little eye icon on the right edge of the password box and hold it down for a moment. That reveals every character so you can verify your caps lock isn't on and the password is exactly what you meant. If you're using a password manager like Bitwarden or the one built into Chrome, it will autofill here. I prefer the manager because it never makes a typo, unlike my fingers at 8 in the morning. Click Next. If you don't have two-step verification turned on, you go straight to your inbox and we're done. But if you do, a prompt fires off to your phone. I actually recommend leaving two-step on even though it adds a step, because it's the single biggest thing keeping your account safe. Unlock your phone now. On Android or iPhone, you'll get a Google notification that says something like, "Are you trying to sign in?" And you just tap "Yes, it's me." Once you tap that, the laptop screen refreshes and your inbox opens. If the prompt doesn't arrive within about 10 seconds, there's a link on the laptop screen that says try another way to sign in. You can have a code texted to your phone instead. This is also the screen you'll land on if your phone has no internet at that moment. I bring that up now because it's the first point where people think they're locked out, and they aren't. Your Gmail is now open. Let's pause here and cover a few things that go wrong right after this moment, because you will hit them eventually and I'd rather you know now. If that sign-in page looped back and asked for your password again, even though you typed it right, the fix is almost always a browser hiccup. Open a new incognito window with Ctrl-Shift-N, or right-click your browser icon and pick New Incognito Window, and try logging in there. That fresh session bypasses any stale cookies or cache causing the loop. I've had this happen on a machine that hadn't been restarted in weeks, and Incognito solved it in 10 seconds. Next, if you ever see an email address on the sign-in screen that isn't yours and Use Another Account isn't showing, that means the browser still has an old session cookie. Go to accounts.google.com/logout, then return to mail.google.com. That forces a clean sign-out so you can enter your own details. And if you're on a shared or public computer, the one thing you must do before you walk away is uncheck that little box that says Remember Me. You'll see it right under the email field on the sign-in page. If you accidentally left it checked on a library machine, go to your Google account security settings on your phone, find your devices, and remotely sign out that session. I'll show you exactly where that is. Click your profile picture in the top right corner of Gmail, pick Manage your Google account, then go to Security on the left, scroll down to your devices, find the computer you don't recognize, tap the 3 dots, and hit Sign Out. That revokes access immediately. 2 more things you will definitely need. Forgot your password? On the sign-in screen after you enter your email and click Next, the password page has a Forgot Password link right under the input field. Clicking it starts Google's recovery process. You'll need your recovery phone or backup email to get a code. If you haven't set those up yet, now is the time. In that same Google account page under Security, find ways we can verify it's you and add a recovery phone and email. I can't set that up on your screen, but I'm highlighting where it is because a missing recovery option turns a forgotten password into a week-long account recovery slog. And finally, if you ever need to switch between a personal Gmail and a work Google Workspace account, you don't need to sign out. Click your profile icon at the top right of Gmail, then click Add Another Account. You can hop between accounts with a single click, and each tab keeps its own session. I use this all day. If this walked you through the login and saved you from getting stuck on a prompt, tap that like button. Subscribe if you want more straight-to-the-screen walkthroughs like this one. And leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push these videos out to other people searching for the same thing.